And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Rushes on him. Unleashes it on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Holstein. Another incompletion on third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Yellow Jackets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out.
Taking a shot on the first play. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the run, it's Haynes.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. It's Rutherford. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Rivers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Breaks into the open. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Direct snap. Oh, and a move. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Pitt right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Throws to the wideout. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Caught in the backfield, it's stopped. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he got it.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Got room to work. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires to the right. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Rivers. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not...
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Finding open areas. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Looking for a man, it's Holstein. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got the screen set up. Takes it the other way. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, he leads it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Goff. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Holstein. He wants to go deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for... Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. That's caught. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Pitt pushing the pace. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease, it's Haynes. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's King. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Fights off the defender. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Throwing right. He makes a catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Rivers. That should be the final play of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Dropping back, it's King. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rutherford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Haynes. That's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Haynes. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. To the air, it's King. Throws to the back. Got a man, it's Haynes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious throw it. Going for 6. Looking to get it in. He found some running room but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge... Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Turning it on! And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After an unproductive 1st half and opening drive of the 2nd half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Unloads quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Get ready.
He wants to throw it. Big guy smells it. Big guy tries to barrel in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
All wideouts, no backs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Patterson. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch on the right side.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the toss to the left. Breaks the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with the dub? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop it. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Listen, I know that gain didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
He's got it on the right. It's a seam wide. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
It's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking to pass, it's King. With the catch, it's Rutherford. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quarterback making adjustments. Dumps it to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, In the Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon's offense will get first crack at it here. As many good things as the Oregon coaching staff had done, they certainly had the monkey on their back. 0 for 3 against Washington in their first 2 years, all one-score games. They finally got it right a year ago, and you got to think the Dogs are now looking for payback.
Yeah, it was a 28-point beatdown. So they got the monkey off the back. Dan Lanning gets his first win versus Washington. This is always a great rivalry game, and Oregon got the momentum back in this series a year ago, Palmer.
Yeah, they did. They had great balance on offense, too. Remember Dylan Gabriel throwing it and Jordan James on the ground running it. So they're going to look to do a little bit more of that in this one today.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Gets drilled as he releases him. The ball just trickles to the ground. So Washington's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Williams looking for a man. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here to save my quarterback and bail him out.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Moore will throw. That's caught. It's Moore. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches. But I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes, but breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped it before.
This is the fastest way to train your dog without tears or barking. Training his dog.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes one. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for space, it's Hill. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens.
Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Moore to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's past the 30. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to adjust the pattern. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got his man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Ducks in the hurry-up.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
Moore will throw. Unleashes one deep. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Going to take a shot at this DB. Falls in the deep ball. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just... Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Making side adjustments here. Off play action on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore to the air. Makes the catch. It's Davison. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to...
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Davison. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming with the football, trying to get that elusive guy.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Runs through a tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah. Mark down at the 46-yard line.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore will throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Benson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Fourth down, same as first, same as second, same as third for this offense. Going for it in a big-time moment. Get the big first down. This game, we're running out of time defensively. We're going to have to find a way to get a stop, even if it takes 4 downs.
Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of
touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Trying play action. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good...
So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.